Why are you so soft? There's no bad word for it. You're soft. You want to be a champion, but you don't want to work like a champion. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. No more show up. He is constantly working. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he's putting in work. Small daily acts of improvement, when done consistently over time, lead to staggering results. Every single one of you has an opportunity every single day to make these small daily acts of excellence, optimization, and creativity that will ultimately build a life of greatness. How do you build a great company? It's not by revolution, it's by evolution. How do you build a legendary life? It's about what you do every single with utter consistency that over time creates mastery. If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. If you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. Clearly there's no results, can't be measured. It must not be effective. So you quit. Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. You will never pick up any momentum because you keep doing something different every single day. You have to find a routine and stick with it. If you hit a tree 1,000 times in 1,000 different spots, there's no guarantee it's going to fall. But if you hit a tree 1,000 times in that same spot, the tree is going to come to the ground. Your problem is you did hit it at 1,000 times, but in 1,000 different places. Stop trying to be deep. I need you to do the exact same thing every single day for the next 5, 10, 50 years and watch what happens. Every single day, stick with it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Just keep doing that same thing. Trust the process. Get that one thing you're good at. Get that one thing you're passionate and stick with it. Stop starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping. If you master one thing, if you get there, I'm telling you, you have that resulted. You can screw it up. Do not skip a day or two. Yeah, out of 365 days, you're going to have a bad day or two. But I'm trying to tell you, the strength is in the routine. You do whatever it takes. You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep on your dreams. You have to dream the dreams. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. And every single day you've got to wake up and put forth effort, and your grind has to match your dream. You can't play as much as you used to play. You can't go where you used to go. You can't do what you used to do. And now you got to push your grind up to match your dream. I need you to pick your grind up. I need you to pick your grind up. There's nothing wrong with your dream. You have a great dream, but your grind does not affect your dream. You got to build that momentum. Sometimes it ain't about being the most talented. Sometimes it ain't about being the smartest. Sometimes it's not even about working harder. Sometimes it's about consistency. Just keep doing it and keep doing it. You keep doing it and never stop. What are you supposed to do when you fall off the path like that? What action should you take? Should you sit there and dwell and think about it forever? No. When you fall off the path, what you do is you get right back on the path. The path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. The path of discipline, humility, and ownership that ultimately leads to freedom. You think things are going to just go your way? Well, they're not going to just go your way. You think things are going to just happen for you? Well, they're not just going to happen for you. You got to make them happen. You never give up and never quit. Day after day, play after play, second after second. When you get to a place where you work and you take your work serious and you put some consistency with your work, when you put so much time in, so much effort in, that what happens is your work starts to work for you. The effort that you put forth, it's the things that you do. Because of the work you put in, things just start happening for you. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Stay predictable, stay consistent. And when you embrace the grind will reward you. The process of getting better and becoming the best at what it is that you do is painful. It's excruciating. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. And there's a reason why there is the phrase growing pain. Losers want to be coddled. They want to be comfortable. Winners want to be pushed and put through the pain because they know that going through that pain is going to produce the best possible product in themselves. So which one of these people are you? Are your feelings so delicate and so sensitive that you're going to let you getting your little delicate feelings hurt get in the way of becoming what it is you wish to become? Or do you say, you know what? My ego, there's no pain, there's no fucking game. Which one of those people are you? Because I can tell you one is going to always be average and one is going to always end up being elite. In order to get a breakthrough, no breaks. You got to grind. You got to go through setbacks and disappointments. You got to go through it. So it's not going to be easy. But I'd rather take my breakthrough than to take a break. I need you to power through it. I need you to pray through it. I need you to encourage yourself through it. I need you to do whatever it takes. Because if you don't take a break, I promise you, your breakthrough is coming. Do it again. Because in the end, it will be worth it. Someday, at some point in your life, you're going to be able to look back and say, man, I'm so glad I didn't quit. I need you to wake up in this new day, in this moment, and seize the opportunity. You are alive for a reason. Don't let anybody tell you. You don't have what it takes. What would it cost you if you to quit now? What would it cost you if you stopped fighting? We all have those moments when we want to quit, when we want to throw in a towel, where we don't see the end game and the target is not clear. I know you think it's over, but you got to go again. Leave every excuse behind. You can't quit. You got more left than you think. You are not a quitter. You are not a one-hit wonder. You are called to do something great. Try harder, reach higher, run faster, stand taller. There is more left in your tank. It's your time. It's your turn. You've doubted yourself long enough. People have left you, overlooked you, undervalued you, underpaid you. It's your time to connect. It's your time to get paid. It's your time to sign the deal. It's your time. If you're going to be fully persuaded about anything, persuade yourself to keep going. And the more that you influence you will influence the world. It is the man that refuses to quit. It is the man that refuses to put down his gloves that separates winners from losers. It doesn't matter how broken, how weary and devastated you are right now. That pain will not last forever. I don't want to win one time. I don't want to be noticed one time. I don't want to make history one time. I want to do it over and over and over again. Do it again, no matter how hard it was, no matter how much you cried and you sweat. Just keep going, because it's all worth it in the end. Do it again. It is the man that comes back round after round that may have taken a beating physically, but he is not broken mentally. Truly, that comes back round after round after round. He goes back into the dark room, and he puts the work, and he comes back out into the light, and he puts on a show. Will you put in the work? Will you stay the course? Will you try it again? You're either going back or you're going forward. The reason and why you didn't win is because you gave up too soon. Everybody wants a comeback, but nobody wants a setback. You can't have a comeback without a setback. There was a warrior inside of you that will emerge. There is a person that refuses to lose that will be birthed out of a setback. You are going to experience loss. You are going to have seasons in your life where you're not going to understand why and how you got where you are. So you got this. There's more left in your tank. Keep striving. There's always another way, another approach, a different perspective, another angle that you can try, not just harder, but you can try differently. Whatever the goal is, it's time to shatter the ceiling above your head, to break records, to shatter the status quo, to punch through targets. It's your time. I don't know what your dream is, but if you write it down and you put the work in and you beat on your craft and you give it everything you have and you give yourself to your work, at some point, everything's going to begin to shift and change because you refuse to quit. No matter how many times I faced this giant, I am surrounded by walls 100 times taller than me. They got to fall down because I have made winning a habit. Continue on marching forward. Do not give up. I don't care how many times you have lost. I don't care how many people have counted you out. I don't care how many times you talk yourself out of it. You are breathing to win. You are breathing to live a life of abundance. Run on the field again. Step into the arena again. Try it one more time. And after you do that, you're going to come back for more. Go back and win. Let me tell you something you already know. There are enough people who have not believed in you. There are enough people who have walked away from you. There are enough people who told you you don't have what it takes. You don't measure up. You will not finish. There are enough people that are counting you out. There are enough people that are saying you can't finish. Do not join them. A warrior only needs one more opportunity to reveal to the world that he is more than just a dreamer. I don't care what the scoreboard says. You have an opportunity to shock the world. It is in our nature to be very disempowering, pessimistic, negative people. Sometimes we just don't feel like moving forward. But I need you to know that there are people who are depending on you. There are people that believe in you. There are people that are rooting for you, and they are expecting you to win. With each day that is presented to you, you have an opportunity to change everything. That all you have is all you need. Win again. Punch through again. You got to get out of this trying mentality. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a try. I will. I will break out of the I'm going to try. I'll try to smile. I'll try to be happy. I'll try to make it a good day. I will smile. I will make it a good day. I will win again. I will bring my A game again. I will give it everything I have again. This mentality, this approach to living, is what builds the bridges to the future. This is how we see it in our legacy, by being a person that gives again, believes again, does it again, picks up the pieces and tries to put the puzzle together again, try it again, and eventually winning will become a habit.